welcome back to Pedal Pros. It's been a while since we've done anything. Hope you had a happy Easter. It's a big deal in our house. Christ is risen. Another big thing that happened this weekend is the Bluebonnet Express. In 2016, the Bluebonnet Express was the very first event ride that I ever did. I did the 70-mile route or 75-mile route, whatever it was, in 2016. At the time, it was the longest ride I had done to date, and it was a real big challenge for me. I called my wife crying at the end of it, and so this year was the not quite 1 year anniversary of my doing event rides because it had to be rescheduled this year, but it was still, it was a big deal for me, and it was a big weekend, a big fundraiser for our club. One of the great things about the Bluebonnet Express is that I think, and I'm biased obviously because I'm part of Northwest Cycling Club, is that it's one of the best run events in Texas. The route is not the most memorable, but as far as volunteering, staffing, organization, parking, rest stops, top to bottom, everything is really well done. So I started out Friday by going to packet pickup to volunteer. So I took a really roundabout way to get to the shop for packet pickup and registration today. It's a beautiful day out, wanted to get some miles. And so I'm about 32 miles in, right, oh, there's a hawk right there. 32 miles in, riding through Jersey Village right now, probably about a quarter mile, maybe half a mile from the shop. So we should be there soon. Morning. It's about 4:30 in the morning, heading down to Waller Stadium because I'm volunteering at packet pickup and registration this morning again. The weather looks like it's going to be pretty perfect today. I'm really looking forward to it. I'm not really too awake yet after getting up at 4 a.m., but it's the Saturday between Good Friday and Easter, and we're headed out to the start of the Bluebonnet Express. All right, so here we go, starting the Bluebonnet Express. I'm here with Greg and Ron. We're taking off at about 8:45, so we're at least an hour behind a lot of people, but I have a feeling we're going to chase a lot of them down. So it should be a good day for a ride. Have a beautiful day. Thank you, you too. One of the great things about the Bluebonnet Express is that there are different route lengths, like many of the rides, but because it's an MS 150 prep ride and it's so close to the MS ride, you see a lot of riders really pushing themselves toward those longer distances when they haven't done that before. That was me last year. In fact, one of my good friends who was working as a corner monitor said, and this is a direct quote, "I saw people that were probably way outside their comfort zone display great determination." And that really sums it up. We passed quite a few of those people toward the end of the route who were beyond what they thought they could do. And because of the great corner monitors and the well-run event, the rest stops, the volunteers, the ride marshals, the encouragement from other riders, this ride becomes something where you see a lot of people do things that they didn't believe that they could do. And last year that was me. It started a journey for me that is still going. And to see so many other people both participating in that but also helping others do that is just a really, really special thing. And that's something that's not on the route maps, and it's not in the ride description. It's not on the t-shirt. You don't get any of that stuff. You don't see it in the pictures of the ride afterwards, but it's something that's out there, and it's one of the great things about this ride. All right, so here we go. We just We're rolling back into the stadium at 75 miles. Pretty good ride. Wind wasn't as much of a factor as I thought. Greg actually lost a crank arm at one point, which was pretty interesting. But we made it with, we did 2 stops. Not really the all-out assault on the time that at one point I thought was going to be, but we had a pretty swift ride. It's been gorgeous weather. And now we're headed into the finish and hopefully get something to eat. So next year, sometime in the spring, March or April, depending on when it falls, I hope you'll consider checking out the Bluebonnet Express. It's a great ride, and hopefully it's not so long until the next video we post. You know, having a 6-month-old full-time job and basically a second full-time job riding the bike, I've been a little bit lazy getting the videos done, but hopefully you guys check back between now and then, and we look forward to seeing you again. Thanks.